Regardez, c'est l'incroyable Hulk.
Homer pense avoir maîtrisé l'art de rester calme et serein.
Homer thinks he's mastered the art of staying calm and composed.
Il dit qu'il est cool et relax.
He says he's cool and relaxed.
Mais Bart a d'autres idées en tête.
But Bart has other ideas in mind.
Comment Homer en arrive-t-il à se transformer en Hulk?
How does Homer come to transform into the Hulk?
The way this video will work is simple. First, we'll watch part of the clip with subtitles. Then, we'll learn the most important vocabulary, expressions, pronunciation, and cultural context. And finally, we'll watch the full clip without subtitles. You will understand almost 100% by the end of this video.
Je perds plus jamais mon sang-froid, je suis cool. Y a pas plus relax que moi, je suis cool. Ça m'a l'air suspect, mais délicieux. Qu'est-ce que... Je perds plus jamais mon sang-froid, je suis cool.
Je perds plus jamais mon sang-froid.
The word sang-froid literally translates to cold blood, but it means composure or cool-headedness. It's actually used in English too as a loan word, but in French it's way more common in everyday speech. You'll often hear it in the expression garder son sang-froid, to keep one's cool. For example, you could say, gardez votre sang-froid, keep your cool.
Je perds plus jamais mon sang-froid, je suis cool. Y a pas plus relax que moi, je suis cool.
Y a pas plus relax que moi. The word relax means relaxed or chill. In French, relax is used as an informal adjective, and the cool thing is, it doesn't change form. It stays relax, whether you're talking about a guy, a girl, or a group. For example, you could say, reste relax, tout va bien. Stay chill, everything's fine.
Y a pas plus relax que moi, je suis cool. Ça m'a l'air suspect, mais délicieux. Qu'est-ce que...
Ça m'a l'air suspect, mais délicieux.
Suspect
Means suspicious or suspect. In French,
We use it.
when describing something that seems off or fishy, note that the final T is silent when it's masculine, but pronounced in the feminine form, suspect. For example, you could say,
Ce colis est suspect.
this package is suspicious.
Ça m'a l'air suspect, mais délicieux. Qu'est-ce que... Des cactus.
Qu'est-ce que?
The expression qu'est-ce que means what. It's one of the most common ways to ask a question in French. It literally translates to something like, what is it that? But in everyday speech, it's just how you say what at the start of a question. For example, you could say, qu'est-ce que tu fais? What are you doing?
Qu'est-ce que... Des cactus. Les couches sales de Maggie.
Ah, les couches sales de Maggie. The phrase
Couche sale.
means dirty diapers. Couche is a diaper in French, but watch out, it can also mean a layer, a coat of paint, or even a bed in older French. When you're talking about babies, though, it's always diapers.
Sale.
Means dirty, and it goes after the noun here. For example, you could say, il faut changer les couches sales du bébé. You need to change the baby's dirty diapers. Enjoy learning with a fun TV show? Then you'll love FluentU like I do. With FluentU's Chrome extension, I can turn any subtitled content on YouTube and Netflix into an interactive learning experience. FluentU makes subtitles clickable, allowing me to instantly explore word meanings, pronunciation tips, and video examples showing how native speakers use the language. With my FluentU account, I can also add new words to my personal vocabulary list and practice them with customized quizzes to ensure they stick. I can even import my favorite YouTube videos directly into my FluentU account for even more convenient learning on my phone. The FluentU app also features a curated library of authentic movie scenes, TV show clips, and more, all designed to help you learn languages naturally. Click the link in the description to check it out with a free trial. And if you like it, there is a big sale right now too.
Ah, les couches sales de Maggie. Oh. Bon, mais mon supplice a suffisamment duré.
Bon, bah, mon supplice a suffisamment duré.
The word
Suffisamment.
means enough or sufficiently. It's the go-to adverb when you want to say something has been done enough. You'll often hear it paired with de before a noun, like suffisamment de temps, enough time. For example, you could say, j'ai suffisamment dormi. I slept enough.
Bon, mais mon supplice a suffisamment duré. Homer fâché!
Homer fâché.
The word fâché means angry. It's one of those words that can also mean upset or even on bad terms with someone. If you say, je suis fâché avec lui, it can mean I'm mad at him or we've fallen out. Homer is so furious he's skipping the verb être entirely. The correct sentence would be, Homer est fâché. For example, you could say, elle est fâchée contre moi. She's angry at me.
Homer fâché!
Il a gardé son futal, une chance.
Il a gardé son futal, une chance. The word
Futal.
is French slang for pants or trousers. It's pretty informal, the kind of word you'd hear among friends, but you wouldn't use in a formal setting. The standard word is
Pantalon.
For example, you could say, j'ai acheté un nouveau futal. I bought new pants.
Il a gardé son futal, une chance.
Homer pas content! Homer cogné! Homer se
Homer
fâche
pas
du-
content. Notice that Homer drops the verb entirely here. He's so angry he can't even speak properly. He should say, Homer n'est pas content, but he's too furious to bother with grammar. The phrase pas content means not happy or not pleased. In casual French, you'll often hear the ne dropped from negation. The full form would be n'est pas content, but in everyday speech, people skip the ne all the time. For example, you could say, elle n'est pas contente du résultat. She's not happy with the result.
Homer pas content! Homer cogné! Homer se vengeait du monde entier!
Regardez, c'est l'incroyable Hulk.
Homer se vengeait du monde entier. He's still too angry to speak properly. He says se venger, the infinitive form, instead of the correct conjugated form, se venge. The verb se venger means to take revenge or to get revenge. It's a reflexive verb, so it always needs se before it. The correct way to say this would be Homer se venge du monde entier. Homer is getting revenge on the whole world.
Homer se vengeait du monde entier!
Regardez, c'est l'incroyable Hulk.
Regardez, c'est l'incroyable Hulk. The word incroyable means incredible or unbelievable. It's one of those super versatile French words. You can use it for something amazing or something shockingly bad. It works as both a compliment and an expression of disbelief. For example, you could say, c'est une histoire incroyable. It's an incredible story.
Regardez, c'est l'incroyable Hulk.
Ce gars peut pas être Hulk, c'est moi qui suis Hulk.
Ce gars peut pas être Hulk. The phrase peut pas means can't or cannot. In casual spoken French, people drop the ne from ne peut pas all the time. It's basically the default in everyday conversation. You'll almost never hear the ne in informal speech. For example, you could say, on peut pas rester ici. We can't stay here.
Ce gars peut pas être Hulk, c'est moi qui suis Hulk.
C'est moi qui suis Hulk.
The phrase c'est moi qui suis means me who am or I'm the one who is. This is a classic French emphatic structure. C'est moi qui, used to stress that you are the one doing something, not someone else. Notice the verb agrees with moi, so it's suis, first person, not est. For example, you could say, c'est moi qui suis responsable. I'm the one who is responsible.
C'est moi qui suis Hulk.
Je vous en prie, vous ne pourriez même pas devenir Bill Bixby.
Allez, tu vas te transformer, oui.
Je vous en prie, vous ne pourriez même pas devenir Bill Bixby. The word pourriez means could. It's the conditional form of pouvoir. The conditional is used here to express something hypothetical or unlikely. You'll hear this form a lot in polite requests too, like, pourriez-vous m'aider? Could you help me? For example, you could say, pourriez-vous répéter? Could you repeat that?
Je vous en prie, vous ne pourriez même pas devenir Bill Bixby.
Allez, tu vas te transformer, oui. Oh, et puis zut.
Allez, tu vas te transformer, oui? The phrase
Se transformer.
means to transform or to change form. It's a reflexive verb. The se tells you the action happens to yourself. Here, Stan Lee is talking to himself, so se becomes te. He's literally telling himself, you're going to transform. In French, people often use
Tu.
when talking to themselves, like giving themselves a pep talk. For example, you could say, il peut se transformer en monstre. He can transform into a monster.
Allez, tu vas te transformer, oui. Oh, et puis zut. Pourtant, j'y étais arrivé une fois.
Oh, et puis zut.
The word
Zut.
is a mild French exclamation, kind of like saying darn or dang. It's one of the softest ways to express frustration in French. Totally safe to use around anyone, even kids. For example, you could say, Zut, j'ai oublié mes clés. Darn, I forgot my keys.
Oh, et puis zut. Pourtant, j'y étais arrivé une fois.
Mais oui, mais oui.
Pourtant, j'y étais arrivé une fois.
The word arrivé here doesn't mean arrived in the physical sense. It means managed or succeeded. The expression arriver à means to manage to do something or to succeed at something, and it's super common in everyday French. For example, you could say, J'y suis arrivé après des heures d'effort. I managed it after hours of effort.
Pourtant, j'y étais arrivé une fois.
Mais oui, mais oui. Oh, si seulement vous aviez le pouvoir de quitter mon magasin.
Oh, si seulement vous aviez le pouvoir de quitter mon magasin. The word
Quitter.
means to leave or to exit. Unlike partir, which just means to leave in general,
Quitter.
always needs a direct object. It's also the word you'd use for leaving a person, like breaking up. For example, you could say, Il a quitté la salle sans rien dire. He left the room without saying anything.
Je perds plus jamais mon sang-froid. Je suis cool. Y a pas plus relax que moi. Je suis cool. Ça m'a l'air suspect. Mais délicieux. Qu'est-ce que... cactus. Les couches sales de Maggie. Oh. Bon, mais mon supplice a suffisamment duré. Homer fâché.
Il a gardé son futal, une chasse.
Homer pas content. Homer cogné. Homer se vengeait du monde entier.
Regardez, c'est l'incroyable Hulk.
Ce gars peut pas être Hulk. C'est moi qui suis Hulk.
Je vous en prie, vous ne pourriez même pas devenir Bill Bixby.
Allez, tu vas te transformer, oui. Oh, et puis zut. Pourtant, j'y étais arrivé une fois.
Mais oui, mais oui. Oh, si seulement vous aviez le pouvoir de quitter mon magasin.
So much for keeping us cool. Homer went full Hulk mode after a prank by Bart, and Stan Lee, the creator of the Hulk himself, making a guest appearance. Ready for more? Keep learning with FluentU.